recording. Today, we're going to be trying to complete this build. We don't have too much of it to do, to be fair, though, because we've just got to finish off the bedrooms, and then do this little kids room, and then finish off these little wardrobe rooms, and then probably add like a few finishing touches in here, like maybe add in like a few more paintings and stuff. Maybe add something in here because this little area is looking a little bit empty, but also we do have like a few areas that like are quite busy, so like having a more empty area kind of looks nice, you know. Gotta balance it out, you know. So yeah, we're gonna get started on I'm gonna try and finish the bedrooms, and then if I see anything that'll like look good in like another room, then I'll use it there. But other than that, let's get into it. So yeah, so when we started this, like what was it, like 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I said that this would be like the parents' room, teenagers' room, and then like a kids' room as well. So I'm gonna start with the kids' room, because I feel like I always kind of have more to decorate with a kids' room compared to like. To be fair, I have more space in the kids' room to decorate than with like the parents' room or the teenagers' room. So I might as well start here, and then if I see anything here that would look good, like in here, then I'll just add it there. So yeah. Let me just have a drink really quickly. And this panel here is just yelling at me, yelling at me just to click it. Like, shut up. You guys can't see it. Maybe my page YouTuber. But this one, the lot of stuff here just keeps like flashing at me. I'm just like, shut the fuck up, please. I keep forgetting that you can't see like the top like left corner of my like whatever game I'm playing. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out this. I'm trying to sort out this little song thing because it just looked weird from where I was. So I just moved it slightly. So got teenagers room, parents room, and kids room. So I'm gonna words please. I'm gonna start off with a desk. I think this room is gonna be kind of greeny. Ooh. Should I change the carpet? Oh, wait. Let's use it. We should make this dinosaur themed actually. We should make this like a dinosaur themed room. This would be perfect actually because we've already got the dinosaur painted. So yeah, we could do this like mostly like greens and blues. So yeah. Anyways, how have you guys been doing? Today I've just been chilling out. I've just been playing a lot of Dress to Impress. I've been playing a lot of that. I think I only have like 8 levels left until I finish it. So yeah, I will be like grind setting it over the next like week. Pretty much. I will just be grinding it for like the next week, trying to get to like the next level. It's gonna be like it's gonna get harder though, because like I think I'm at level like 22 or 23. I think I'm at level 23, and I need like 4,000 like XP to get to the next level. To be fair, I do have another like 20 something days, like almost 30 days to do that. So yeah, what I could probably do is just try and do like half a level, try and get through like half a level like a day, because for the past like few days I've been trying to do like a level a day, and it's been like slightly painful. So yeah, I might just try and do like half a level a day, and then that should be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna put like this play box in here. Oh, should we change the swatch to this? What? I mean, we could keep it at the mirror and the. We could keep it at the mirror and the wardrobe are brown. Or we could change the. None of these are really good green swatches, or like swatches that I feel like match the vibe. I mean, we could change it to a blue swatch. But I think a brown swatch just works fine. So we're gonna keep it a brown swatch. So yeah, next time move objects actually. Okay, and then I'm gonna put this here. This like toy box. I mean, to be fair, I could just put this like double chest in here and then call it a day. But no, I want to put something else like here. Let's see. I could add in a few more like kids stuff, I guess. I mean, I could add in some bookcases actually. Let me go to, where is it? It'll be in study. There we go. Here are all the bookcases I have at the moment. I could add in, oh, this one would look good. This one would look alright. And I could put this one like here, actually, since we do have some blue stuff in here. Some stuff that is blue. Oh my god, I feel like this rug is like slightly throwing me off. I don't know why. I think it's because of how like dark and saturated the blue is. I think that is what is throwing me off. So yeah, let's change it to this swatch, this mountain swatch actually. So yeah, I mean, I could add in the books can say that. The books can say that. And I feel like because I've put everything like half a block, there's like not half a block, half a tile. Like for example, between the wardrobe and like the mirror, and then like the the end of the wardrobe, and then the wall, and then like the desk on the wall and the desk on the bed. I feel like I've put everything in like a dead awkward place. But that is where we come up with some creative shit, you know? Okay, kids activities. So I'm gonna put this lunchbox somewhere. I could put this downstairs in the kitchen and be like, oh, like the parent is about to, like, you know, pack it for like school. So yeah, or it's just like washed it out, cause you know how bad the yogurt stains are gonna be, you know. And then we've got this like badge board that we could like maybe put next to the wardrobe, maybe like there. I could shrink that down actually. Make it like a slightly more like appropriate size for a kid. Maybe put it there actually, next to the wardrobe. Next to the wardrobe and next to the mirror. I mean, they're both positions are next to the wardrobe. I think this looks alright. I kind of want to put a table there, maybe like a table there. I could put a table there actually. Okay, let's change that swatch to like a dark, like that brown swatch, that one there. Okay, I had an idea to put one of these violins in here, right here. We can put it right here next to the desk actually. And then let's see. Maybe if we get out a light, and then we'll put a light like here, and just squidge it up here. So yeah, we could do that, and then we've got kids decorations that we could put up. So yeah. Oh yeah. So I think last night I started watching more of Ackley Bridge. I don't know why, but I just stopped watching it. I just stopped watching it for a few days for whatever reason, I don't know. But I stopped watching it for a few days, and I finally like picked it back up again, and picked it back up again after a few days, and yeah, I finally watched season 3, episode 2. Spoilers, by the way, spoilers for Ackley Bridge. But yeah, I went this in the parents room because this is something my mum would have. I'm pretty sure actually my mum did actually used to have like a giraffe statue. I'm pretty sure somewhere. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she used to have like a giraffe statue. So yeah, we'll put that in there. I haven't thought about that statue in years. What the fuck happened to it? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, spoilers for Ackley Bridge. But yeah, I finally started watching more of season 3, and yeah, spoilers. Can't believe Missy's fucking dead, man. That's like the big spoiler I've been like kind of slightly avoiding for the past little while. Like slightly avoiding talking about for the past little while, that I've I saw all over TikTok when I watched those TikTok, when I used to have like Ackley Bridge TikTok edits all over my For You page, and I used to be like, oh, I'm not gonna watch Ackley Bridge, so I'll just watch these edits. I should have not fucking watched those edits, because Jesus Christ. That I would say that basically how Missy died was like internal bleeding. Like I think it was like a brain bleed or something after she'd been hit by a car, right? And the thing is, I thought after she was hit by the car, I kind of did know that she was involved in a car crash. But yeah, the actual scene of her being hit by the car just absolutely fucking threw me. Like, it just like threw my immersion, like kind of, in the show, because like it's just because like it wasn't edited great, so I was just like, the car crash happens and I was just like, oh. You know, like it wasn't edited great, like at all. Like it wasn't that greatly edited. And mind you, this show was made, did it actually come out in 2017? I'm gonna look it up, Ackley Bridge. Yeah, it started in 2017, and then season 4 aired in 2021, and I'm on season 3, so I assume that was what I assume that season 3 aired in like 2019, 2020. So yeah, I thought that like the car crash would actually be like, obviously I didn't expect it to be like this film, this like huge like blockbuster like $1 million death scene. But like I expected it to be like a little bit more well edited than it was. It just kind of threw me. Like it was literally what it felt like was just like, obviously this isn't what happened, but to me it felt like that. I feel like you could tell that like the car crash was like an edited scene, which obviously with live action shows like this, you kind of don't want it to look overly edited, you know. So yeah, but yeah, other than how like the car crash scene was edited, like I thought that like it was like pretty like decently well like written, and I did actually like enjoy the episode, not gonna lie. But yeah, it did feel weird that it does feel weird now that Missy is no longer in the series. Like, obviously I don't mind, like, I know there's like a lot of the main cast now are kind of like, a lot of the like main characters now are kind of like ending their arcs. Like, for example, like, you know, like Naz is going off to Oxford, you know. What's his name? One of the brothers, Corey's younger brother. I don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. And I was literally just talking about this on like what, Monday or Sunday, whenever. But yeah, Corey's younger brother. He went to go do the arts thing. I went to do the arts course at the college and lived in the like dorms there. So yeah, a lot of the main characters now are kind of like having their like sign off for the series, and even though I do still love the series, I am like slightly worried about what the quality of the series will be. Like I'm still probably gonna watch it, but it's like, you know, usually when they completely replace like the main characters, then that's kind of like a sign for the worst, you know. So yeah, that's kind of like usually a sign for like worse things to come, you know. And yeah, but also I don't want them to drag out I also don't want them to like drag out characters like Naz and Hayley and whatever. Though I do wish we did get more stuff surrounding Hayley, because she isn't really a main character, she's just like a reoccurring character, because obviously like Missy took up most of the spotlight out of the two sisters. Though Hayley was like a large part of like her life. But yeah, I do wish we kind of do get more Hayley stuff. I'm not gonna lie, like my slight like fear of the quality going downhill was, I think it's season 3, episode 3 or episode 4. What episode have I just watched? I literally watched it earlier. I think it was either earlier or last night. I think it might have been last night. Season 3, episode 3. Right, season 3, episode 3. Again, spoilers for Ackley Bridge. But that episode basically kind of like attempts the idea of Rashid. Hello Catherine, welcome on in. I'm just yapping about this British TV show called Ackley Bridge that I've been watching recently. So yeah, spoilers for that if you haven't seen it. Let me have a drink quickly. But yeah, currently on season 3, and yeah, I am like slightly worried about the quality of the show moving forward, because it's like, it feels like now we're kind of like I know that in season 4 and season 5, there's like a bunch of new characters that we follow instead of like our old main cast. And like season 3 feels like very much the transitionary period. And season 3, episode 3 feels like a very like season 3 episode 3 kind of worried me slightly, because in that episode they kind of tempted, hey, we might have Rashid like leave the show. Rashid is one of my favorite characters, by the way. He's like probably one of my favorite like characters out of like the teachers. I really enjoy his character. But the thing is, he like kind of quits in that episode, and then later on in the episode he like rejoins the staff. It's a messy episode. But yeah, when they were like kind of teasing this, I was like, are they gonna make Rashid leave the staff after, when only a few episodes prior they kind of dropped the news that like half the staff have been moved to other schools, and there's new staff been given to Ackley Bridge College by the trust that like kind of bought them out at the end of season 2. You know, so like what I was like, would they have the balls to make a character leave after a bunch of like characters have already left, like Emma, for example? I'm really glad actually that Emma did make an appearance in season 3. Obviously I haven't watched all of season 3 yet. There's like 8 episodes in season 3 and I'm only on episode 3. But I am glad that Emma was in season 3. I don't remember her last name, but she was she an English teacher? I'm gonna look it up. Emma Keane. English and drama teacher at Ackley Bridge. Basically I am what was I gonna say? I am glad that they did bring her back for the funeral episode, which was episode 2. Was it episode 1 or episode 2? I think it might have been episode 2. I am glad that they did. I'm glad that they did bring her back, because she's shown in like season 1 and season 2 to be very close, like pretty close to Missy, and kind of like was like, you know, was one of the teachers that was like always like, you know, in her corner, and like was always kind of wanting to help Missy with like her like home life, and like, you know, kind of understood like her home life, you know, because if you didn't know, Missy and Haley's mum was like a drug addict, and like was like kind of in and out of their lives, and then like I don't think there's been any mention really of like Missy and Haley's dad. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up Missy's wiki to see if there's if that mentions their dad anywhere. Let's see. Doesn't say it on Missy's wiki. Would it say it on Haley's? Let's see. Can my phone stop being a dickhead? To be fair, I've been on it all day. But also, it's being proper slow. To be fair, I'm using the internet on here and then internet on my phone. Can I please now close this webpage? My phone is being so slow. Thank you, Safari. I don't know, mean to go on that one. Thank you, Safari. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, like from what I remember, there's like pretty much no mention of like their dad, unless like Simone, who is like Missy and Haley's mom, brought it up. Yeah, so basically, their mom was like, Missy and Haley's mom was like in and out of their lives. So Missy and Haley were like custody of Missy and Haley was given. Custody of Missy and Haley was given to like their nana, who died, I think it was like in season 1, like towards the end of season 1, I think, or like start of season 2, and then but for a large period of that time, when their nana was like not really like able to take care of them, it was basically like Missy taking care of Haley pretty much, and then for a while, for like a large portion of for the majority of season 2, it was Missy taking care of Haley, and then Haley like goes into foster care for a little bit, and then Simone recovers at the end of season. Simone recovers at the end of season 2, and then becomes like a fit enough mother to begin taking care of Haley. Start season 3, so Simone gets like custody, which I'm kind of glad about, which I'm slightly glad about, because Simone does seem to be kind of doing her best, while also knowing that Haley is not gonna have this like warm reaction to Simone having custody of her again, because just because of how long just because of how long Haley was taken care of by her nana and Missy, right? And so yeah, so Simone, the way Simone kind of parents now is she is she just seems to be always kind of there for Haley, but doesn't doesn't step in unless it's really needed, because she does understand that for a large portion of her life Haley was taken care of by Missy and her nana, and knows that Haley can fend for herself. So yeah, and so yeah, it's this and obviously Kenise was a big part of Haley's life. Kenise is for a little bit of context, Kenise is Kenise and Nazreen are neighbours to Haley, and been neighbours for I assume their whole lives, because for a little bit more context, for when it was revealed, like at the start of season 3, both it was revealed episode 2, I think, that Missy and Naz, I don't know if it was revealed in season earlier on but Missy and Naz have like the exact same birthday, and so yeah, I assume that kind of like Naz has always been the neighbor to like the Booth family. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling, and I feel like I have not a lot to make on this point. I'm just rambling about what I've just watched in Ackley yeah, kind of like Simone is kind of taking this like this. I mean, I've only watched like the first like 3 episodes of Ackley Bridge, so I've not really. Oh well, not the first 3 episodes of Ackley Bridge. The first 3 episodes of season 3 of Ackley Bridge. So I've not really got a grasp on Simone. Plus, she isn't really like a massive like. She isn't really like this like she isn't really like this like main character. She just like is like a reoccurring character, but like kind of Simone does kind of like keep her distance and only really like kind of intervenes and only really like kind of like intervenes and parents when it's kind of needed, because I feel like, you know, she kind of does understand that like kind of like that Hayley probably doesn't want her to kind of like overstep. She probably understands that like she doesn't want, like Hayley probably doesn't want Simone to like overstep and like suddenly be like this amazing parent that like she wasn't for like a large portion of her life, you know? So yeah. And like I think kind of like, because like in episode 2 of season 3, I think Hayley kind of lashes out at Simone and basically says like, because at the time like Simone only kind of really came into kind of only really got clean and kind of had a more active role in her kid's life, like kind of around the time of the car crash, right? So she didn't really have a lot of time with, oh my god, my bitrate, what the fuck is going on with my bitrate? There we go. But yeah, what I was saying is that kind of, I feel like Simone kind of had this realization that she shouldn't overstep in Hayley's life after. What is going on? My bitrate. What is going on? Okay, I'm gonna hold off on the Ackley Bridge rant until my bitrate sorts itself out again. What is going on? Are you gonna chill? It's so rude, so fucking rude to start going down while I'm ranting about Ackley Bridge. Okay, you good? Okay, what I was saying is that basically I feel like kind of Simone understood that she shouldn't really kind of overstep in Hailey's life, because she only really got clean and became a more active part in Hailey's life around the time of the car crash, right? So she didn't really get a lot of time with Missy, and like kind of therefore it's like kind of like Hailey kind of had this like kind of like what I feel like is a very like valid crash out, like kind of this, yeah, it was a pretty valid crash out of like not like a crash out, just being like she very validly yelled at her mum, being like, hey, why the fuck did you only really come into my life after like around the time that Missy died, and what is going on? There we go. I have my stream up in the background to check audio issues, and it just keeps like loading for some reason. Twitch is being weird. Hailey has this very valid like kind of lash out saying, hey, why the fuck did you only really come into my life, or like be more present in my life after Missy died? Because again, it was after the car crash, and like Missy was fine like immediately after the car crash, kind of like fine after the car crash, but then probably like when she went to they had like a birthday party, like I think it was the day of the car crash, or like the day after the car crash, and then Missy wasn't feeling right, so she went up to bed, and then she suffered internal bleeding, right, and kind of died there in her sleep, and so yeah, Hailey obviously grieving, but also has this very valid reaction of like, even though it wasn't her mum's fault that like Missy died, it still was like very unfortunate timing. It was like very unfortunate timing that like her mum like got clean around the time that Missy died. But also like it still is a very valid like crash out, even if Missy didn't die. Because you know, Hailey's like what, 16, 17? She's like 16, right? She's in like year 11, I think. She's like 17, I think 16, 17 at this point. And so like she's like, even if Missy hadn't died, I feel like she'll still have this kind of reaction of like, hey, why is my mom only just coming into my life when I'm almost an adult? So yeah. And plus as well, like Simone has started like seeing this like kind of seeing this guy, like dating this guy who also has kids, and like I assume he has kids, or like those are like nieces and nephews. I think those are supposed to be like, his kids. Wait a minute, I'm gonna look at Simone's wiki. Simone Booth, Ackley Bridge. Okay, let me see. Let's see. He doesn't really say about the guy she's seeing. But yeah, basically, I'm pretty sure she is like seeing this guy who kind of does have kids, and I don't know if she has kind of been around her mum and the kids and like the guy she's seeing, and sooner or later, no matter if like Missy had died or not, she probably would have had this reaction of like, why couldn't have my mum been like this to me when I was younger? Cause how am I gonna phrase this? Cause I guess it's like, cause I guess if I'm putting myself in like the mindset of Haley, I feel like sooner or later she would be like, hey, these kids have only just met my mum. Yeah, they have a better impression of her, and yet they've only known her for this long, and yet when I was younger, I didn't get that mum, you know? So yeah. You know, so yeah, I feel like her very valid, like her shouting at her mum, being like, hey, why the fuck have you only just come into our lives around the time of Missy's death? I feel like that is still like a very valid crash out, you know? I feel like that is still very valid, you know? Though I do express like some sympathy towards Simone, because I do have like that understanding that like addiction is hard to kind of get out of, and I think, I do think now that she is like kind of trying her best to be in Haley's life, and I do wish that they kind of give her more screen time. They probably will give her more screen time now that she kind of is like, you know, living in the house permanently, or like she's even living in Haley's house, like in, well, her house technically, like pretty permanently. I think she is living in the house permanently, and so she will probably just be seen around a lot more when, you know, we focus on whenever we have like a moment to, whenever like the show decides to focus on like Haley or like Naz or whatever, you know? So yeah, I feel like we will get a bit of small content. I do want to see kind of what kind of person she is outside of stuff that we've already seen, because again, she wasn't really the greatest person early on, you know. And I still want to see like, oh, what is Simone like outside of being involved with the wrong crowd and being and like being an addict, you know? So yeah. I'll put a laptop here actually instead of a computer. But I am probably gonna watch more Ackley Bridge over the next few weeks. It's not been that long since I started watching Ackley Bridge, not gonna lie. It's only like what, 2-3 weeks ago I think that I started watching it. So yeah, it wasn't that long ago, and I swear I have this laptop here. I swear I had a laptop mod for, I was gonna say, I swear I had a laptop mod that puts LG, like the pride flags on the back of laptops, but like I just I just didn't, why didn't I see it like right fucking there, you know? So yeah. I do know I have kind of looked on Simone's wiki, and it does say she does like kind of again, spoilers, but she does kind of start working at the school with Kenise. So I'm kind of like interested to see like what role we'll see of her. So yeah, because she also does seem to like really appreciate Kenise as well, because which is kind of shown through her like putting on an engagement party for when she got engaged to Kenise's very short-lived engagement to Rashid. So yeah. Yes, I know this is a little Clay Sims. But yeah, I do wanna speaking of Kenise, I do really enjoy Kenise's character. Kenise just has a soft spot in my heart. And welcome in, Ali. Hello. And you are the first person to redeem the first. But yeah, we're just talking about this British show that I've been watching for the past few weeks called Ackley Bridge. So if you haven't watched it, then spoilers for that. But yeah, I do have this like small place in my heart for Kenise. I do enjoy her character, and thank you for the hydrate, Ali. Yeah, I do really enjoy Kenise's character. She is probably one of my favourite characters out of the entire cast, not gonna lie. Yeah, I feel like out of the entire like staff at Ackley Bridge, probably Rashid and Kenise are my favourite. And you know what, I was so glad when when I finished watching episode 3, because was it episode 2? I don't remember. I think it was episode 3. Yeah, it was episode 3, yeah. I literally just watched it last night. Because for the entire like episode, I was just like, for the entire episode, and pretty much like the last like, it's like the majority of season 2 as well, I was just yelling at my screen, oh my god, just fucking kiss already. You know, I do enjoy Kenise and Rashid. And oh my god, what the fuck? Let me just drop something. But yeah, I do really enjoy Kenise and Rashid's like relationship. So yeah, I think it's that kind of like Rashid would just do anything for Kenise, like at the drop of a hat. Words. Rashid would just do anything for Kenise at like the drop of the hat. Rashid would do anything for Kenise at like the drop of a hat, basically. And Kenise is someone who kind of doesn't really like, she knows what she wants. It's just that she knows what she wants. She knows what she wants, basically. And I don't know why, but that didn't sound right coming out my mouth. But yeah, she knows what she wants. And but she just kind of like can't. She like doesn't know how to express that properly, like at all. And so, and I have a footrest on my chair, and for some reason it's just been really dodgy. It just like fell, so I'm just trying to sort it. But yeah, Kenise kind of knows what she wants. It's difficult for her to express that. And then Rashid, he's like kind of a pretty patient guy with Rashid. Rashid is patient with Rashid. No, Rashid is kind of pretty patient with Kenise. And it's like, I feel like in episode 3, they kind of both were kind of valid in their points. With like Kenise, basically Rashid proposes to Kenise in like the middle of a supermarket, and like Kenise just panics, rightfully, because this is a surprise engagement, and like she doesn't know what to do, so she just like says yes, and I'm just like, I was just like, Kenise, just tell him no. I was like, because there was a crowd forming around him, so I was just like, Kenise, just tell him no, or tell him, hey, oh yeah, it starts in 5 minutes, by the way. But I was like, can you just say, hey, can we not do this now? Because like with this relationship, the proposal was like way too soon, because it's like, I feel like they weren't even like official, because we've previously had like one other episode, I think, or like two. We've had like a handful of other episodes, like I think at least 2, dedicated to Rashid and Kenise, right? And like we haven't really seen them together outside of those like 2 episodes. And so for him in season 3 to suddenly be like, hey, wanna get married? It felt very rushed, but I feel like that was the point. Because I feel like, because Kenise's reason in the episode for not wanting to get married to Rashid was that she had already been married and she didn't want to go through the whole marriage thing again with someone else, because she had been like kind of screwed over by her ex, because basically her ex-husband, he had a secret family that like no one knew about, and so rightfully, she was pissed off, right? So like she obviously, like, even though she does like trust Rashid, she doesn't really want to like go through like all the marriage stuff again, you know. And kind of like, I feel like kind of as well, she also probably felt rushed into this engagement, like kind of like she did say that like she had no choice in like getting married to her ex, right? She had no choice in getting married to him, and like that's probably like, she probably felt like she had no choice but other than to say yes when Rashid proposed to her, because he proposed to her in public. So like, what's she gonna do? Say no? Right? Like, who the fuck would say no when you are being proposed to in public? So like, she didn't really have much of a choice other than to say yes when you know, Rashid proposed to her. And so her kind of like crash out in this episode was, I felt like, perfectly valid. She had a very perfectly valid crash out in this episode. Well, not crash out, but you know, she kind of like, you could tell she was not perfectly like, she was not like totally on board with getting married again. So yeah, she was not on board with getting married again at all. And I feel like as well, because we never see them really talk about getting like married, so probably Rashid assumed that Kenise would want to get married when she doesn't. Like, again, they never talked about it, but she just assumed. And like, again, I get, like, I'm gonna talk about Rashid in a minute, but because I feel like they both kind of like, had their rights and wrongs in this episode, right? No one was truly at fault for like, kind of like, not like, there was like no one person that was truly at fault for how things transpired. They were kind of both at fault for kind of the shit show that happened. But yeah, kind of Rashid just like sprung this like out of the blue, and it's like, probably Kenny's probably thought that he was going way too fast. It was probably like going like crazy, like kind of way too fast for their relationship, because again, we don't really see them outside of like 2 episodes having an actual relationship, and I feel like that was kind of on point. That was kind of the point, you know. And then like, and the understand scene, by the way, and then like Kenny's probably had no idea what to do. You know, she had like social pressures of like, hey, I don't wanna like, you know, I really like this guy, but I don't want to make a fool out of him in public, because he's truly like a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's probably he's one of my favorite teachers at Active Bridge, right? And so like she's probably like, okay, I'll just say yes and then we'll talk about it later. But I feel like because of the relationship she had with her ex, she felt like she couldn't say no because she didn't get to say no in her previous relationship. You get me? So, yeah. But then, if we flip over and talk with Rashid, right? If we talk about Rashid for a second, he he probably didn't really liked Rashid, you know, really liked Rashid. Rashid probably really liked Kenny's and really liked Rashid. Rashid probably really liked Kenny's, and so he was like, hey, I want to marry her. And so he popped a question, but obviously it wasn't well thought out because if he thought it out for a little bit longer, then he would realize that, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't do this in public, you know. So yeah, obviously he really liked Kenny's, and she did say yes. So he thought, okay, I'm gonna get married. She feels the same way about me, you know. And the thing is with their relationship, Kenny's does not have the tools to properly communicate with Rashid, being like, hey, I don't want to get married, because she probably thought, you know, it has been explicitly stated that hey, she didn't have any agency when marrying her ex-husband. So she did not have the tools to be to talk to Rashid and be like, hey, actually I don't want to get married, until the end of the episode after everything went down, you know. And so obviously he didn't know this. He didn't know the issues with Kenny's and her ex-husband, you know, to the fullest extent, you know. He probably knew some things, but he didn't know everything, you know. But yeah, and probably actually thinking about it now, I think it was stated or implied in season 2 at some point in the university episode. And welcome back from the ad, by the way. I think it was kind of stated in the university episode that Rashid hasn't really been in a committed relationship since his university days. And so, like, I think he stated in that episode, like, hey, I want to settle down soon. He's like, I think he's in his like mid-30s. And so he's like, I want to settle down soon. He's like, I want to settle down soon, you know? And so I feel like he's kind of, because of his like lack of dating experience, he's like, he probably wants to, you know, he kind of like rushes into settle down because, you know, because of his lack of dating experience in, you know, his 20s and like since his university days, you know. And the thing is, again, like I said during the ad, he did not know the experiences of Kenise with her ex-husband. So he probably didn't know that Kenise didn't really have a say in her relationship with her ex, or like, you know, didn't really have a relationship in the like marriage to her ex, and probably didn't know that, like, you know, he was like leading this like kind of secret life, you know, with another woman, you know. So yeah, he probably thought because she accepted his proposal that like she like felt the exact same, but obviously like he did not communicate prior, at least as far as we know, about his like plans to get married, you know. And then from his perspective, like his like the woman he like really likes, Kenise, she just like randomly breaks off the engagement and like freaks out. And so he's like, what the fuck happened? How did we go from being engaged to like being like having this like really like ambiguous relationship status in just like a few hours, or like in like a day? And like Kenise does not have the proper tools to communicate this, so like she just doesn't really properly tell him, or like properly communicate, talking about like the issues with her ex and how she doesn't want to get married anymore. She doesn't want to get married again. And so he's just like confused. He's just left confused until like the end of the episode, where they both admit, Kenise admits like, hey, I don't want to get married again. You know, I don't want to get married again. I like you, but I don't want to get married again. And so yeah, that was a bit rambling. That was pretty rambling. But yeah, I feel like the like main issue with this relationship is just their lack of like communication tools, or like their lack of like kind of learning prior, like that they don't have the correct tools to communicate, and so which leads to this issue of the proposal happening, you know, kind of, you kind of get what I mean. So yeah, cause like, Rashid really likes Kenise, they like each other, but and so Rashid wants to get married and wants to kind of like like kind of have this family of like him, Kenny's, and then like, you know, his like stepkids, you know, Razi and Naz, you know, so like he wants a family, and like Kenny's wants to include him in her family, but like these two are like pretty like flawed people who do not have like the tools to communicate because of several different reasons. You know, you kind of get what I'm getting at. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to ramble on about Kaniz and Rashid. So yeah. Okay. I need another drink after that little ramble. But yeah, I really like Apple Bridge. I love also what I also I've been loving doing is like doing these little like mini rambles and like little analyses of like characters. Like we kind of did it like I think last week or the week before with Yvonne from Cabinet, aka my favourite game at the moment. And then we just did it with Rashid and Kaniz. So yeah. Yeah, I love having a little rambly rant about the stuff that I've been enjoying. So yeah. I really like having like this little like on stream like analysis of a lot of the characters that I enjoy, you know. I like having little rambles on stream, you know. I've just been like, we're actually almost done with these. I'm probably gonna maybe put some paintings up here, and then we've got like this room here, and then like we're almost done pretty much. I mean, this wall looks a little bare, and this wall here. We could probably put like some lights up in here maybe, and then maybe a painting there. Why are there this makes no sense. Why are there two windows? I'm getting rid of that window. That window can stay. That window can stay, but the other one cannot. But yeah, I have been. There's a lot of shows that I really like and loved over the years. But like, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? I kind of like doing these little mini analyses, and there's been a lot of shows that I've like personally enjoyed over the years, and then just like I've not been able to rant about them a whole lot because I've never had that like outlet to do them. But now I had to do that. I never had that outlet to just ramble on about the characters I enjoy. But now I get to do that. Now I have, you know, stream. I have this second YouTube channel where I do, you know, yap about different characters and stuff. So yeah. I do like a good yap and analysis, you know. I do like that. I do like a good yap analysis, like yapalysis. I do like a bit of a yapalysis. So yeah. We like that. We like this in this house. We like that in our house. We like that in this household. Just a little bit of a little bit of a yap, you know, a little bit of a yap. So yeah, let's see, shoes. Got some shoes, got quite a few shoes. But yeah, we do love a bit of a yap in this household. Okay. I can't put those in there. I could put those in there. Oh, I could probably just put some clothes like in these wardrobes, actually. Boots. There. Actually. Put that there. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Let's see. These are super cute shoes. I don't know, I think I haven't used them as Sim. I don't think these are Sim. I don't think these are in Cass actually. These ones here. Or unless they just come with a different pack maybe? But I don't think they're base game. Or unless I've just completely missed them. And I really like these shoes. These are like bowling shoes. And whenever I see them, I'm like, should I make a bowling alley in The Sims 4? Because I really want to do that. I really want to like build a little bowling alley in The Sims 4 at some point. So yeah, I want to do that. And then we can have some sandals. Like right there. Okay. I need more clothes to put in here. Let's see. Let me search up clothes and see. There's really not a lot. I mean, there's this, which I'm gonna put in here. Let's see, what swatches are there? These ones, we'll use this swatch here in this wardrobe. And then, well, these ones in here, what we could do actually is put some of these in here. As like they're hanging on the thing, and I can't drag them around, which sucks because I don't want it to look like that. I don't want it to fucking be like that. I don't want it to just turn it to fuck around. Do like that. Just put it like that. Just put it like that for now. Yeah, I've not really been watching a lot of shows over than Ackley Bridge recently. Actually, you know what? I just found out there's a Wallace and Gromit movie on Netflix that I really want to watch. I meant to watch it the other day, like last night I think, but I just didn't. I just watched Ackley Bridge instead. I'm gonna be so fucking honest. I love Ackley Bridge. But the thing that's weird, right, is that there's only the one Wallace and Gromit movie on UK Netflix, which is weird, right? If I go to search up Wallace and Gromit, the only Wallace and Gromit movie is the most recent one, Vengeance Most Foul, right? Which, I've been kind of meaning to watch. But then there's like no more Wallace and Gromit movies, which is weird because they also have other Aardman like productions. Aardman Animation, they're the ones that make Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, there's other like there's other Aardman like animation movies and like series on here. There's the Chicken Run movies. Yes, there's 2 Chicken Run movies. There's Shaun the Sheep. There's Early Man, which that's even seen on. I should watch that because I have not watched it. I think that's a more recent movie. That's a 2018 movie. I've only really seen Shaun the Sheep, Flushed Away also being on UK Netflix. I've only seen Shaun the Sheep, Flushed Away, I think I've seen the first chicken one. I'm pretty sure I've watched the first chicken one. And then what other Aardman animation stuff is there? Let's see, Aardman animation movies. What other? I swear I've watched more. So there's Flushed Away, the Chicken Run movies, Wallace and Gromit, the Shaun the Sheep stuff, Pirates. I don't think I've watched Pirates, but I've seen enough I don't think I've watched Pirates, but I've seen enough memes and clips of the movie that like I've basically watched the movie. You know? And then there's Robin, which I've not watched. And Creature Comforts, which I know is the first Aardman movie. But yeah, I've not really seen that many Aardman movies actually. So yeah. You know what I just remembered? There was this, what's it called? There was this like thing that my sister was obsessed with when we were younger. It was like, what's it called? I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. What's it fucking called? Basically, it was like a movie or like a series of shorts or like a TV show where that like was involving like a clay guy. It was about a clay little guy, like going on adventures and shit. What was it called? I distinctly remember the movie. I distinctly remember it as well. Morph! That's Aardman as well. I've watched Morph. It was a TV series. I was obsessed with Morph. I love Morph. My sister was obsessed with Morph as a kid, and there's still Morph stuff being made. Cause apparently it's a series called The Epic Adventures of Morph that started in 2020, and then the Very Small Creatures. He's in the opening. That started in 2021. I think I probably watched the Morph TV series, which was made in 2006. So yeah, I probably grew up watching that one. For context, my sister was born in 2000. I was born in 2005. So that is most likely the one I watched. So yeah, I was upset. My sister was like obsessed with Morph. Oh my god. And she used to have I distinctly remember she had like I think it was a Morph like TV series box set? Or like, wait, it wasn't a box set, it was like I know it came like with clay where you could like make Morph. What was it? Morph box set. The Morph files. Cause I swear that this came with like some clay that you could use to actually make Morph. There's some Morph stuff. Was it the plasticine Morph animation model? Maybe. I'm pretty sure she had the Morph TV set though. But yeah, she might have had the plasticine model set as well, which that's the most expensive thing on this goddamn site. To be fair, with the most expensive thing being £26, and like the majority of the things being like less than £10 on this site, that's like not that bad. Like there's some more greeting cards that are like almost £2. A moth soft tie, which is like almost £18, which that just looks egregious. I'm sorry, that just looks egregious. And then there's a soft tie keyring that looks slightly less egregious than the soft tie, but still looks egregious. And then there's some badges. Why the fuck is Morph that orange on the badge? Well, I'm sorry, he's just extremely orange, which is weird because like there's also some sewing patches, which just makes him like look a little bit too brown. Like it has to be a mix of orange and brown for me. I feel like that's going to be taken out of context, but I'm talking about a little clay thing here. And yeah, there's not, I mean, to be fair, there's not much morph related stuff, but like there's not much morph related like merch. But I wonder, is there a video essay on morph? Because I'm going to save that to my watch later playlist. Morph video essay. Let's see. Oh yeah, if I look up Morph Aardman. Are there any videos on Morph? There's some compilations, most of the videos here are from like the official Morph YouTube channel, and oh my god. Okay, there's a video on the Morph YouTube channel called Jordan Vigay Piece of Cake, and the thumbnail, oh my god, that's slight nightmare fuel. Most of this is just from most of the videos on here are about Morph are either from the Morph website, the Morph YouTube channel, or Aardman's YouTube channel. I so want to do a video on Morph now. So I'm putting that in my video essays little note thing. I'm gonna just put a note next to it, a little note next to me pointing Morph in my video essays, little note thing. Hey Guy by Aardman. For a little bit of context, I have a note in my notes app on my phone, and that's just saying, hey, that's just titled video essays, and it's just videos that I kind of want to do for the second channel, but will it get made? Will it get made? I don't know, but I kind of really want to do a video on Morph now. So yeah, I really want to do a video on Morph. I just went spiraling down a little Aardman rabbit hole that I have completely forgotten what the original point of me just yapping about Morph was now. I don't know. I don't bloody know. Oh yeah, because I was talking about Aardman, wasn't it? And that stemmed from me talking about how there's only one Wallace and Gromit movie on UK Netflix, which is a real shame, because I feel like there should be more. I feel like all the Wallace and Gromit movies should be on UK Netflix, right? Because the Aardman animation movies are just so quintessentially British that, like, why the fuck are only some of the movies and some of the like TV shows on Netflix, and not all of them. Like, why? How does that make any sense whatsoever, man? Like, what the fuck? Like, come on. Give me my movies about my little brush, guys. Please. I want Wallace and Gromit. I want my Wallace and Gromit movies, please. Please, UK Netflix, let me have Wallace and Gromit movies, please. Because I want to binge them all. I want to binge them all. To be fair, I thought that is what I was gonna do with the Barbie movies. Because I thought that was what I was gonna do with the Barbie movies. Like the 2000s Barbie movies. And I haven't done that. I've watched like a few of them. I've watched a few of them. I've watched Fashion Fairy Tale, Princess and the Pauper. I've watched like 3 of them. I watched Princess and the Pauper, Princess and the Pauper. Words. I've watched Princess and the Pauper, Fashion Fairy Tale, and what's the other one? I know the movie in my head. Princess Charm School. I am reliving my childhood right about now. Reliving my childhood. We love that for me. I love reliving my childhood through random really popular movies that I watched when I was a child. So yeah. Let's put these pink ones up here. Fuck. There we go. And then I don't think these are going to. These gonna come out of here. No, these aren't gonna like clip out of there. Yeah. You know. Okay, so I've talked about this before, but there's a wardrobe right next to my room. Not a wardrobe, but like a little storage bit in. Like there's a little like storage bit next to my room that has like a bunch of like toys in it and stuff from my childhood, right? That like we haven't cleared out yet. And I still wanna clear it out now. Or like have a look through it. Just to see whether the morph stuff is there. Just to see whether that's there. Man. I mean the clay's probably like all hardened and shit. But like I just wanna see if it's there, man. Just wanna see if it's there. But I just want to see if it's there. Can you not attack? Can you no, please. Can you not, please? Can't even send it down. Yeah, can you just fucking not, please? But yeah, I so want to have a look through that little storage bit, through that little storage thing, just to see whether the morph stuff is still there, because I vividly remember my sister having so much morph stuff in that. Oh shit, we still have to do this room. We'll do that in a minute once I put all these up. But yeah, I still wanna go through it. I still wanna go through that now. I mean, I'll probably have to go through it eventually at some point. Because I think my dad did say at some point that he does want to move once I move out. So yeah, we'll probably have to go through it at some point. So yeah, we'll have to go through it at some point. But will that be now or in 5 years? Probably in 5 years. I'm gonna be so fucking honest. And then I've forgotten everything about what we said on this one random sim stream until in 5 years, when I'm like, oh, I forgot about the morph stuff. So yeah. Life is moving too quickly. Life is moving way too fucking quickly, man. Because for a little bit of context, because my brain right now. Because the thing is, I've been in education my whole life, right? Never had like a year out of education. Never had like a gap year or anything, right? I'm almost done with my bachelor's, and then I've got a master's, and then I don't know if I want to do a PhD or not. So if I don't do a PhD after my master's, then that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for like education. So then after that, I'll have to get a full-time job, which slightly seems terrifying, but also then plus side, I won't be balancing university, streaming, and part-time job. It'll just be full-time job and streaming, you know? So yeah, but also that seems like a very daunting thing, because then I have to deal with taxes. I don't have to deal with fucking taxes. To be fair, over here in the UK, dealing with taxes is like decently easy. Unless you're self-employed, then you have to like file your own shit. Unless you're self-employed, then I'm pretty sure they get taken automatically out of your wage. But like right now, I'm slightly enjoying getting my full wage. Because for a little bit of context, if you guys don't know, here in the UK, if you make less than 12.5 grand a year, then you don't have to pay tax. Obviously, that's for like obviously, well, 12.5 grand is for like self-employed and like not self-employed jobs. I don't know what the opposite of like non-self-employed would be. But you know, you get what I mean. But the difference between self-employed jobs and like other jobs is that self-employed jobs, I think I looked this up a little while ago actually. I think so. This might not be like accurate. This might not be fully accurate, but from what I looked into, if you make more than £1,000 a year, being self-employed, then you have to declare it to the HMRC, but you don't pay tax on it. I'm gonna look this up on my phone actually. I'm gonna look this up actually, because I'm pretty sure what I just said is right, but I'm gonna just confirm. UK self-employed taxes. Let me see. Okay, thank you, government website. Let's see. If you start working for yourself, you may need to report your income to HMRC, which stands for HM Revenue and Customs, right? You need to set up a business if you trade in goods and services. You're likely to be trading if you sell regularly to make a profit, make items to sell for a profit, sell items on a regular basis, either online at car boot sales or through classified adverts, earn commission from selling goods for other people, are paid for a service you provide. If you only occasionally sell items or rent out property, check if you need to tell HMRC about this income. I'll check that in a second. Why is my... Can Twitch stop being silly for once? Let's see. This part of the website. Check if you need to tell HMRC about additional income. Let's see. So This may include money you earn from selling things, doing casual jobs such as gardening, food delivery, or babysitting, charging other people for using your equipment or tools, renting out property or part of your home, creating content online. Okay. So let's see. Wait a minute. This just doesn't say. Can you just tell me? Can you just tell me what I need to do? Let's see. Because I've not made any money from this yet, from Twitch yet, but because I've not reached the threshold for the payout yet. Let's see. Let's see. Oh shit, 40% tax. What the fuck? Let's see. We know. Okay. This isn't from the UK government website, so take this with a slight grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure I've seen like similar stuff everywhere. If during the tax year your income is if your only income is from self-employment and your profits are less than 12,570, then you will not pay income tax. You may, however, need to pay national insurance, as the thresholds for paying these taxes are much lower. What's for fucking national insurance then? I don't know. I'll check that in a second. If you have other income during tax year, then the amount of tax you'll pay will need to take into consideration this other income. So wages, profits from self-employment, pensions, rental income, trust income, and then interest on savings. Okay. How much income tax do you need to pay? So we have we have a personal allowance basically. So if you earn under £12,570 roughly, if you earn less than that, you don't pay any tax. And then if you earn more than 12,570 but less than 500, if you earn more than 12,500 roughly, but earn less than 50,270, then that's 20%. Higher rate, over 50,000, that's 40%, and then over 125,000, 45%. Okay. And then the rate of tax isn't applied to the entire sum, only the profit you make between the brackets. So if you earn £20,000, you would pay 20% tax on the you'd pay 20% tax on the £7,430 excess. You know, because you have the first like 12,000 you earn, that's your personal allowance. But then the extra 7,000, that's what you need to pay tax on. Let's see. I swear though, I saw somewhere that if you earn more than £1,000, then you still need to report it to HMRC. I don't know though. I don't know. again, to be fair, I haven't earned anything from Twitch, so I don't need to start reporting it yet. So yeah, so I think what I'll do if I do earn anything, I will just I think if I do earn anything, thing is, if I do earn like anything from Twitch, even in like this next, like if I earn anything in like a tax year, like even if it's just £50, because I also work part-time and I earn minimum wage, right? So that's roughly like what, and I work like I work 4 hours, right? That's like the minimum. I work 4 hours a week, right? That is like the minimum amount of time that I like kind of can work according to, you know, my contract. So I will probably, and I earn what? I earn more than £1,000 a year, right? So I will, just based on like what I earned last year, I will probably just like report it to HMRC and be like, hello, I have earned this from live streaming, and yeah. And yeah, I also have jobs. You know, I will still probably report it. So yeah, but I haven't earned anything yet, so I don't need to. So yeah. Okay, this I said was gonna be like a little kids playroom. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is put a little chair. Oh wait, we could add in like a chair, like some chairs, and then have like a little like tea party set up here. That would be so cute. So yeah. But yeah, don't need to worry about the tax stuff. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, UK tax is like slightly weird. But yeah, it's whatever. It's just chilling it. Yeah, having to deal with UK tax is going to be a slight nightmare for when I for if I do actually start like earning like a decent amount of money, especially because like from what I've seen, the majority of a large portion of like streamers and stuff, and a large portion, you know, of people making content surrounding tax and stuff are from the US, so they're going to be mostly talking about, you know, the IRS and stuff. So yeah, I'm what's the word? What am I looking for? My brain has just gone blank. So there's not a lot of like content surrounding, like, from what I've seen, there's not a lot of people talking about you know, UK stuff, like the UK stuff, you know, the UK like tax stuff. So yeah, but I'll probably have to look up how to do it at some point. So yeah, I will probably have to do it. I have to look up the tax stuff at some point. So yeah, but it's chill. I can sort it somehow. So yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a pain to sort out, but you know, whatever. You know. Okay. Well, I want to put a little table down here, actually. So should we put a accent table here? Okay. Maybe this one. Yeah, let's go with this one and then just change the swatch on it. I kind of like that swatch, but I don't know. And oh, that has a name tag as well as the lump of clay. Okay. Why are like these the only things that have like these kind of things above them though? Like the little name things above them when you hover over them. I don't know why that is. Let's just keep that there and then like put like some light here maybe. Let's see. Let us see. This one here. Okay, and then I want to put something there. I don't know what though. And I need another fucking drink because Jesus Christ, I just yap a lot. Jesus, I yap so much. And that is the rest of my drink. Oh god, but I probably won't be live much. Not live, but I probably won't be live for much longer after the next set of ads kick in. You know what? How about I run the ads now because I don't think I'll be live for too much longer. Have I run the ads now? Just get rid of them and then just get them out of the way, and then yeah, I can and then I'll end like whenever I want after that. So yeah, I'll run the ads now. So yeah, ad time. Okay, let's see. It's just really this room that really needs to get finished pretty much. You know, I want to put like a little rug in here. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Let's see. Let us see. Maybe if I put that one. Oh, I should probably do that actually. Just like enlarge it and see which swatch I want. Maybe this one. Maybe not the hot pink one. There we go. Maybe not the orange one. That one looks. Maybe that one. Either that one or the white or the grey one. I think this one. I think I like that one. And then we have this little playroom, which I don't know what to do with really. Because we've got this here, and I just want to put this in. But then now that when the door opens, it'll crash into that unless I put that there and then put this like here in the corner. And then I'm gonna change the swatch of it to like maybe that one or this one or this one green. I don't know. Maybe yellow. Okay, then let's put in one of these lights. Let's put that there because there's gonna be some natural light coming in from the outside here. I don't know what swatch to put this. Maybe just this pink, this one pink one here. And then what else do I want to do in this little room? This is a very cramped little space here. Let's see. Let us see. Maybe put in a rug. Maybe if I shrink it down a little and then just put it here. And welcome back from the ad, by the way. Let's see. If I put this like in this corner and then I want to grab actually a shelf. I know what shelf I want to get. I want to get, well, maybe this one actually. No, I know which one I want to get. Where is it? Where the bloody hell is it? I mean, I could just put in this one. Oh wait, that might actually look nice actually. Yeah, let's put that in. And then let's put a little light here. Let's see. Can I put a light up there? Like a small one? I can put that there. That the definitive. I could put this one up here. I mean, I could put that one on there, but I don't want to. I can't put the lamp up there. I can put this one up there though. If I, oh wait, I could shrink this down and then just bring it up, enlarge it a bit. Let's see. Okay, that does fit in. That does fit in, but it looks a bit big to be on there. So maybe if I shrink it down, twist it around, and then let's see, which swatch do I want to use? Maybe this one, this one, or this one maybe? I want to go with this one. I'm going to go with this one, and I'm going to move it over slightly, and I'm probably going to put maybe some flowers up there maybe. So let's grab indoor plants. Oh wait, I'm gonna put this in here actually. This is made by Motif. Let's put these in here. And then let's see. Can I put? What can I put up here? I can put these up here. Just because if I try and like try and pull it up, pull something like this up, then obviously it's gonna go on there, and then that's gonna piss me off. So I'm not gonna try and do that. Okay, that can stay that swatch. If I use this, that can go up here. See, I've got like these plants here, and then I can probably put this one on here and then just shrink it down a little and then change its swatch to something else. Change it to that. Yeah, it's a cute little room. We can probably put up some painting and posters maybe. So yeah, let's see what I have. I haven't used this in a while actually. I'm gonna put this. Oh, I should put this on the outside on the front door. Is this the front door? Yeah, it's the front door. I could put this up on here. I'm gonna put it like there, just because I feel like it would look weird, like hanging from the glass. So yeah, I'm putting it down there. Okay, let's go back up. Let us see. Let's see. I'm gonna put one of these in here because I know we already. Oh wait, there's not a lot of room in here to put this. I'm not gonna put it in there. I'm not gonna put it in there because I know we've already got one in. I think we've already got one in the other room, in the kids' room somewhere. I think. Yeah, we have this one here. And then, did we have it in there? No. So, yeah. And then, let's put these little guys in here, like peeking over, like, well, can we have some tea, please? We put those guys there. And then we can have these little guys just like sitting on the chest, maybe. And then let's see. I could put this in here. Nah. Could put this like, or could put that on there, like in the hallway and on the landing. Let's see. Let us see. I could put one of these like in the hallway. Oh, wait. I could put this here. There we go. And then in here, probably one or two more paintings shall be fine. I was gonna say shall suffice, but like that sounds way too fucking posh for me. Let's put this little cute pride painting in here. You know what? One thing I will like kind of command EA on is that, like, EA and Maxis as well, is that they will always kind of stand on like including LGBT representation in their games. Like, for example, they have the paintings here. You know, this is like pretty much a large portion of the pride flags. Like, if you go from like left to right, that one is aromantic, and then I don't know which this one is. Blue, pink, green. Oh, is that polysexual? That one's genderqueer. Bi, pan. That's the rainbow flag. Intersex, lesbian, agender, trans, pink, asexual. That one's asexual. I'm not sure who she is. Purple. Oh wait, no, pink isn't part of the ace flag. That one's also intersex. Purple, pink, white, and grey. I'm not sure which flag she is. But yeah, I am. There's like quite a bit of like pride content that, like, I remember like the other month when it was like, oh, every corporation is like removing their like pride content, or like every corporation is like, you know, not having any like, not really having any like, you know, rainbow capitalism stuff, you know. But yeah, they still had some like stuff in, you know. They still kept their stuff in. They still kind of like, they kind of doubled down. They added like a bunch of new they added a bunch of like pride stuff for Pride this year. Just like, I'm so glad about that, because it's like we have still have like one of the biggest companies kind of, you know, kind of like still kind of supporting Pride. So yeah, let's put that there and put these there, and then get clothes to put on here. We'll put some like suits in, like here, and then I guess some of these in as well. So yeah, this looks just, but then, oh, I want to put a thing here, a carpet, maybe a circular one, maybe like this, maybe like this one. I'm gonna use this one, but I don't know what swatch I want to use. This one. So yeah, I think this place is pretty much done. There's some parts where like it kind of does look empty a bit, but I don't know what else to like add in. But sometimes I feel like I over decorate a whole lot, and so I've tried to kind of restrain myself a little bit. I mean, we didn't really do much in here. Yeah, we didn't really do much in here. But I think it looks fine, because then it's like, oh, this wall space looks empty. But it's like, oh, we've got an easel in here. Fill the wall space with these, you know, stuff from that you make on the easel. So yeah, why? I have a new message on Gmail. That's suspicious. Because it just said you have a new message, and not, hey, you got this email. That's suspicious. That's sus. Obviously I didn't click directly on the thing. On the notification, I just went straight into my Gmail app. From the widget thing. But yeah, that's suspicious. That's weird. Let me look at my spam. Bunch of stuff I don't use. Okay, yeah, but that was weird. Because usually it just pops up like a little preview of the email, like, oh, you got emailed by Indeed or Instagram or Twitch or whatever. So yeah. Anyways, so yeah, this is the entire first floor. Let me just, let's see, what's a good angle kind of? Okay, yeah, entire first floor. We're gonna do like this kind of floor plan. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, and then screenshot of the second floor, and then has that properly saved in my screenshots? Yes, it has. So that is going in the thumbnail for this VOD. So yeah. Yeah, this is like a little bit shorter than usual, but not much shorter than usual. Probably what? Usually I stream for 3.5 hours, and it's been what? 2 hours and 8 minutes since I started streaming. And obviously the recorded VOD is shorter than the stream, because it's starting soon screen that I don't record. But yeah, so I think when I next stream Sims next week, I'm going to be maybe I should put Sims into this household here. It says 5-bedroom 4 for toilets, 4 bathrooms, but obviously we only have 3 bedrooms. That's going to be the parents and then teenager and a kid. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that not next. I was about to say next Tuesday, but no, next Wednesday. So yeah. And then so next Tuesday we're making some Sims. And then on Thursday, well, tomorrow, I think what I'm gonna do, this isn't like set in stone, but I think either I'll do some more achievement hunting in Untitled Goose Game, because there's the last few achievements, which is like getting the whole like list we need to do, the whole like listing we need to, the whole like to-do lists done for each area before the bell rings. So that's like a good, we need to basically speed run it. So yeah, we're gonna probably try, and probably fail it. If we're not streaming that tomorrow, it'll probably be Stardew or Haunted House. So either Haunted House, Stardew, or Untitled Goose Game. So yeah, one of those 3, we'll see. So yeah, and where's the thing for my Untitled Goose Game? There it is. For a second there, I couldn't find my little like desktop shortcut for Untitled Goose Game, but no, it was just that. It was just at the top near Valorant. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go raid on out. Okay, who is live? Let's see. I think what we're gonna do is gonna go raid Kai again, who is playing Peak. I have been watching a few streams of this game and I have been kind of enjoying it. Well, a few videos on Green's second channel. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go and yeah. My brain is not braining right now. But anyways, as always, my other socials are in the Twitch commands. Twitch commands are on my section and the description on YouTube if you're watching over there. We're gonna go right over to Kai, aka KWW Plays, who's playing a bit of Peak. So yeah, go and enjoy his stream. And yeah, I shall see you guys tomorrow for either Stardew Untitled Goose Game, or what did I say? Untitled Goose Game, Stardew, or Haunted House. So yeah, bye guys, bye. Bye guys.